An Antiques Roadshow guest couldn't believe her ears in a recent episode when a relative's item was given an impressive valuation. Expert of the BBC series Susan Rumford looked at a special book and a brooch as she remarked, "Well, we have this lovely book here, and I adore history. I love learning more and more about the kings and queens of England." And we open up the book, and it's basically dedicated to the Prince of Asturias. "How has this ended up in your family?" "It's basically my great-grandma's great-aunt and her signature's there," the guest replied. She continued, "She was the governess to the King of Spain's children in what we can sort of guess was the 1920s or 1930s. And this is a book that she actually wrote herself to dedicate to the Prince of Asturias." Well, the Prince of Asturias would obviously have been quite old at the time that this book was presented, Susan commented. "Yes, I'm guessing when she went over there he might have been about 11, so maybe it was to briefly teach him, but then probably for his younger brothers and sisters as well, I imagine," the owner of the items explained. "Well, the book is full of beautiful illustrations and also, of course, typed information which the children must have just loved learning about, and what a wonderful way to present history in just this very glamorous way," Susan admired. Don't miss. Antiques Roadshow star gets candid about life expectancy with incurable tumor. Latest, Antiques Roadshow guest gobsmacked by value of horrible book bought for £10. Latest, Antiques Roadshow expert ignores guest's item as they become distracted by Rolex. Latest, she added, "It really is superb. And then of course we have this brooch here. So this would have been presented to your relative." "So that's what we presume," the guest replied, adding, "So I know that she will have been in her sort of 50s and 60s at the time that she was a governess. Basically, when the Spanish Civil War broke out, it looks like she came back to England in about 1936, and she came back with this brooch. I think they're the Queen's initials on that, from what I've gathered from my research. Yes, we have the diamond set initials of Victoria Eugenie, who was of course the grandchild of Queen Victoria, who married into the Spanish family," Susan detailed. The expert added, "It was quite usual for governesses and important members of royal family households to be presented with pieces of jewelry as we have here. It's a beautiful, delicate piece of jewelry which dates from the first part of the 20th century. So it's Edwardian in inspiration and it's got white enamel and then this lovely delicate fretwork here, beautifully set with diamonds. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it?" The owner agreed, "I love it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I actually brought it on behalf of my grandparents today, and my grandmother has worn it out a few times and I don't blame her. It is lovely. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and to have the book and the brooch, it's just that truly inspiring in so many ways," Susan added, continuing, "If we were to go into auction, I think the history of it would really appeal obviously to the Spanish and of course to collectors of royal memorabilia as well. So at auction, you'd expect the estimate to be between £2,000 and £3,000. Looking shocked, the guest commented, "Wow, that's definitely more than we thought. That's brilliant." Antiques Roadshow airs Sundays at 8 p.m. on BBC One.